to Consultant's Corner. I'm Rebecca Brizi. This is my corner. I am a consultant. What you're about to see is a series of brief introductions that I have to write and give for myself as part of a networking group that is referral based. And at every meeting, we use this particular structure to provide a new introduction to our business. It's a creative and effective way. I quite enjoy employing it. You'll notice that there's a story about a client, there's some context about some business practice or news. I say something about myself and then introduce the description of my ideal client in a way that is easily recognizable. So thinking about a new way to talk about your business, here are a few examples. Disruption in business is a funny thing. Take the taxi industry. It wasn't disrupted by Uber or cars or even other taxis. It was disrupted by GPS. New developments in GPS systems is what allowed all those new entrants to the market. I had a client who wanted so much to invent something. He was full of ideas, and that was part of the problem, is that they were his ideas. He had a good messaging system to clients, but there was no loop. He had no way to collect feedback from clients. We did extensive surveying. We realized his clients didn't want crazy inventions. They wanted simple improvements to make their own life easier. And now he has an ongoing feedback loop. I like a close examination. When my parents questioned my grades in school, they weren't being rhetorical. We were actually analyzing why I didn't get an A on that assignment. I can work with a coach who never finishes a sentence. What he wants is to have clients for life. Ask him how he knows a client will be a good fit. The best disruption story, the most famous one, is, of course, Kodak. Kodak brought the first digital camera to market in 1995 and then got scared of cannibalizing their film business, which means that other companies came in and did it for them, and now no consumer owns a Kodak. I encourage businesses to disrupt their own business model. When my client, who owns a coaching consultancy, kept saying, "Nobody does this like I do," I pointed her to 5 competitor websites who all said the exact same things that she was saying. With value proposition training, we proved how her system is actually unique, focusing not on being better, but on being valuable to her clients. You'll notice my best client wears his branded shirt to every meeting. He wants to shift to working on his business. Ask him about his favorite client project. "Management is easy," said Edward. "It's telling people what they should do." "That's true," I replied. "The trick is telling them the right things. Bad instructions will result in bad work." Fast Company research shows that vague instructions at work are a primary cause of employee dissatisfaction because employees feel tested rather than supported by their employers. The right words make a big difference. I have an entire playlist on YouTube called Bad Words. These things matter to me. With my training program, Edward learned to describe functions in full sentences and include success criteria. And he had 4 employees thank him for the changes that we made together. When your attorney friend tells you to meet him for lunch at your usual spot and you have no idea where that is, ask him if he can describe nearby landmarks. Rebecca Brizi, management consultant. Nobody goes to a restaurant for scrambled eggs. It's easier and faster to make scrambled eggs at home. People go to a restaurant for everything else: the atmosphere, the service, not having to do the dishes afterwards. Many professions have a DIY option. What makes the difference to buyers between DIY and hiring an expert is the customer experience. I'm Rebecca Brizi, management consultant, and I was recently commissioned to build an online course on how to create a great customer experience. And the customer support team lead in a voice over IP company is using that course material now to contribute to the company's sales efforts. Thanks to his new plan, he received a budget increase of 22% for how he inserted himself into the value chain. The new business owner wants his business to always look bigger than it actually is. So he justifies all his ideas by saying, "Steve Jobs would have done this." Ask him about his exit strategy.